We have Cleveland at Indianapolis. And my question to you is Myles Garret Defensive Player of the Year already?
And I'm glad you started out with that because I wanted to address it right off the bat here. Going into the year, I had him, I think he was number 2 on the list, but I had him at either 2 or 3 as my best pass rusher in the league.
Okay.
I had Micah above him. Yeah, no, let's call it for what it is. At this point, Myles is in his own league as a pass rusher. In terms of if you don't double him or chip him, there's absolutely no shot. And not that Micah is not still very close, and Micah's different too. Micah's just different. But Myles is just a specimen. Like, you really can't leave him one-on-one. Sometimes you really can't leave him 2-on-1. It's just he's really different, very strong. The way he approaches blocks, he's just gonna destroy you. And yeah, it's just, and the thing too is this game showed it's not even just the pass rushing. Like, he's just an elite defender in every sense. Shit, he's an elite special teamer. You know, I mean, he literally making blocks on the field goal unit. Like, Myles Garret is an elite player. Myles Garret understands gaps. Myles Garret understands how to get in the backfield better than anybody else in the league right now. That's just what it comes down to more than anything. Myles Garret should probably win Defensive Player of the Year if he can stay healthy. To answer the question.
7.5 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, a pass defended. Trying to look for TFLs. I don't even see, where is it? Does ESPN not have TFLs?
See, I'll be able to get you in 1 second here. Just give me 1 second to stall, and I'll tell you.
Yeah, no, I just think it's like too, like, with the block field goal, and I know it's like
just for up to 6 tackles for a loss.
Okay, 6. It's just like when you see a player do that, like, not a lot of people attempt that because they usually end up hitting the center or stuff like that. Like, he is just a game wrecker where it's like, even if your defense has a bad day, it's like, can it really be that bad with Myles Garret playing?
No. So I just wanted to talk about 2 recently. I was thinking about this. And again, correct me. Somebody tell me if you tell me if I'm wrong here, bro. Literally help me out. But I don't know if there's been a pass rusher in any recent time or even like the last, I'll say decade or so. And I could sound really dumb here in a second. Tell me if I'm wrong. But
okay.
Where their draft profile actually equated so perfectly to how they ended up playing in the league. Like, Myles coming out was like, no, dude, this guy's a freak. Like, he's going to be strong as shit forever. He's going to be able to just blow up the edge. He's going to be able to, he's built to do this forever. And again, I didn't really watch football seriously when he was coming out. I was much more like, I was much more casual back then. I didn't really even care about the draft process or anything. And I remember I'm looking, I'm like, okay, I'm seeing this guy out of Texas A&M, and yeah, he looks big, he looks strong, but I didn't know how he was going to project because I didn't watch anything like college, anything like that back then. I didn't like watch and study it. But it's like, no, but he translated to exactly what everyone was saying that was a scout. Like, yeah, this guy's going to just wreck games forever. He's just built so strong and big off the edge that it's impossible to block him one-on-one. He really did translate to like exactly what he was supposed to be. Whereas I feel like a lot of other, not a lot, but it's just nobody else has really translated to like exactly what they're supposed to be, like Myles Garret. That was like a first overall like D-end in recent memory.
Yeah.
Or like even a top 3 D-end in recent memory. Like,
I can't think of it. I know, I won't say like draft profile and exactly what they said, but I know Aiden Hutchinson was like number 1 overall pick. He was taken number 2, but he has like performed exactly how you'd expect him to.
Yeah, that's a pretty good comp actually. Okay. And Aiden's come on really quickly. And then the last thing I want to say about Myles, but it's worth noting because this is unbelievable. Last year, he finished the year with 26 quarterback sacks. And then the year before that, 33. Right?
Quarterback hits or sacks?
Hits. Like, times got into the quarter. Basically, just got into the quarterback without, you know what I mean? But then this year, we're already up to 16 and we're 6 games in. What is he on pace to do? Like, what is that? Like 40 something at least?
Hold on.
It's like 44.
16. We're at 16 already?
Yeah, 16 at 6.
16 divided by 6.
And again, he played
times 17. Yeah, about 45.
Isn't that? I mean, that's just.
I mean, he's an animal. Like,
those are like unbelievable numbers. And then also the 7.5 sacks. We're on pace for about 18, 17.
So let's just talk about the Browns real quick. Like, with the quarterback situation, how they won this game. Like, it's very admirable that they won this game, especially with PJ Walker playing. What is PJ Walker, like 2-0 now? Like, I know Deshaun played, but
it's a testament to the Browns defense. And also, I just butchered the number of projected sacks Myles was on pace for, but we're going to move on and just disacknowledge it.
Okay.
But no, I mean, like, but now I'm glad you brought that up too, because bro, PJ Walker, as of right now, call it for what it is. He's playing. I mean, he's playing like the worst starter in the league because he wasn't supposed to be starting. Hey, I'm happy for him. I'm happy to see PJ out here doing his thing. I don't think you can really ask more from PJ. Let me be clear: if you're a Browns fan, if you're an NFL fan, he's getting thrown into the fire in a situation I don't think he expected either. Making it work. But the point is, playing like basically as bad as you can play while starting and having a shot to win. And his defense is out here every week, letting him. They're giving him the shot and they're winning the games. When you have a defense like that, as we said, when you started, you can go all the way with a team like that. It's coming down to if Deshaun can stay healthy, though, because you can't, let's call it for what it is. You're not going to be able to go win the Lombardi with PJ.
I guess my thing is, though, like, what do you do with Deshaun Watson? Like, he hasn't played nearly up to his contract.
Nearly. But I think you're being generous with
I
the
know.
man.
It's like, it's like atrocious, honestly. And it's like the injuries, and it's like, okay, I'll ask you this, and then we can move on to the Colts. Do you think he, like, 100% is locked in, ready to win a Super Bowl with the Browns?
This went back to what happened the day the contract was signed. It's innate human nature, bro. This is like something I feel like not a lot of like analysts or anybody that talks about this ever says. And correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe they do. I don't know. I've just never heard anyone talk about it. When you're going to sit here and give a guy all these guaranteed M's, and it's like, why do you see sometimes, a lot of times, a dude will go from playing really well to getting that second, third deal? And you're like, what happened? Oh, I'll tell you what happened. They feel security. And when they feel security and they don't have an innate desire to go dominate other people based off of insecurities about themselves, all these other things psychologically to go into it, they say, fuck it, man. I'm paid forever. I don't need to go fight how I was fighting. I don't need to go make the same plays I was making. I don't need to go put my body in the line the same way I was putting my body in the line. And everybody sits here and acts like that's not true. Of course it's true. You see it in a lot of different aspects of life every day, not just football.
Right.
If you guarantee someone security for the rest of their life, guess what's going to happen? I'm not going to fucking fight the same way you're fighting before. No. Why do you think you don't see? Imagine if you had told a normal guy that does a normal job that they're getting guaranteed even just a 1% of that, a 2 million, 1 million the rest of their life. You would see, I guarantee, a drop off in production for 90% of people. I'm not saying 100% of people. There are certain people that, again, have that innate drive that I have to prove everyone wrong. I got to be the best constantly. There are people like that. But most people, not in that same boat. So what are we seeing with reality of life? When you guarantee a guy, what, 300 million? Go fucking figure that the man is not going to show up and fight and study, prepare the same way. Why would he? The preparation to an extent, if he doesn't have all the stuff, if he doesn't need to be the best in his head and mentally, there's no need. All that preparation is for null in his mind because he's already paid regardless. He could put up 1 yard, he could put up 1,000. Doesn't change the pay. Browns fucked themselves with the way they set this deal up. And everybody who even understood psychology, knew that shit. The guarantee was a mess. And I think it's going to remind everybody else for their future. I'm glad it happened this way, actually. Because the contracts really can't go this way, as this was obvious. That's why GM was so mad about this. And I'm glad you brought that up because, yeah, that's exactly how I feel about the situation.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked. Let's move on to the Colts. Is there any chance that you see the Colts making the playoffs? Currently, they are the 11th seed. They are 3-4 right now behind the Bengals, the Jets, and the Texans for the last seed, which is 4-3 with the Buffalo Bills.
I don't see any chance of them making the playoffs just because, again, the AFC is so tough. The AFC it's a gauntlet. But I think, again, they're going to finish the year much better than we thought they were going to finish. And they're definitely giving every fan a lot of hope for the future. I think, unfortunately, though, what it's turning into, and I never thought this was going to be the narrative the first couple weeks. Again, it was not looking like we were on pace for this at all. But now the narrative's turning into like, oh my goodness, a lot of other things are in line. Is A. Rich going to be able to stay healthy? And is A. Rich going to be able to, like, that's what it's turning into. Because obviously, if you're a Colts fan, that's what you're concerned about right now. You don't have the sample size you want to be getting of, let's get him back out there. Let's see how he looks when he gets back out there. You're literally already missing the man for a long, long period of time. And that's not what you want to see. It's a tough situation because I think things are looking like they're going to turn so much quicker than we thought. I think we thought they were going to be drafting so early, it was going to be one of those situations. And now it's kind of like they're putting themselves in that middle of the line where you're not going to be able to just take, like, probably you could, but you're probably going to be like a bunch of future all pros right away, like type of situation. Yeah. So
I feel like they made the right decision having him get the surgery, though.
No, for sure. I think that's the thing is it's tough, but you got to do what you got to do. That's the thing is you just got to, at this point, you have to ride it with faith if you're a Colts fan.
I agree. I think they're set up very well for the future.